Hello. My name is Taisir Yaqub. Um, I'm an Iraqi citizen, and I wanted to visit like Africa, and after a while, I did choose Rwanda to start with. So I left in December 6th, last year, and I took the flight to Rwanda. So I went to Kigali, the capital city, and I booked in a hotel. And after a while, like 1 or 2 weeks, I wanted to go to visit some places, and actually my money was with me, the whole money in cash. And I put in my packet, in the bag of it, and because there's no safe lock in the hotel to keep it, so I took my money with me, and my passport was in the hotel. Thanks God. So I was in border and the motorcycle, and after I checked my pocket, there is no money. So my money is gone. I'm not sure it's dropped it or stolen from me. I'm not sure. So I did go to the Rwandan police station. So I report this. Second day, they transfer me to the Rwandan immigration. So Rwandan immigration, they check everything about me, investigate. I have nothing. Just tourism guy. I'm just go to visit. So they transfer me and put me in the jail because they said we don't have place to put you until we see what's gonna do with you, or send your country, or send you to the Iraqi embassy. And there is no Iraqi embassy in Rwanda, and the closest one is in Kenya. And they put me in the jail because they say that we don't have places. They put me in a police station jail they told me it's going to be 3 days, no more. And it took like 3 weeks, like 21 days, I believe, 21 days, exactly. So after complaining and, say, you have to free me. I'm not criminal. I just lost my money. You have to send me to my embassy or send me my country, So I have rights. I'm a human, So they decide to send me to Iraqi embassy in Kenya, Nairobi. And they booked a bus for me, a ticket, to pass Uganda. So they put me in the bus station, and I went to the border with Uganda. And oh, by the way, they gave me $150 cash. They told me, because you are Iraqi, you are not East African, so you have to pay visa. So they told me you have to pay $50 visa cash in Ugandan border with Rwanda, and pay $50 cash with Ugandan border with Kenya. Say, okay, no problem. And $50 for you to eat and get a taxi from the bus station in Kenya to your embassy. So in the border, they told me, in Ugandan border, they told me, oh, have to apply online, which is right. I know this already. So I called the immigration, the Rwandan immigration. This is what's happened. They say, okay, we're going to take you another border with Uganda and Rwanda, so you can pay cash, $50. Say, okay. So they drove me almost 2 hours to the other border. And they dropped me there, and they left. And when I got there, they told me you have to pay, which is I read too, $100 cash to get a single entry to Uganda. So all I have is $150. So I paid the $100, and I have 50 left. So they gave me a visa for 3 months, and they treat me very well. Actually, they didn't do anything bad. So I asked the bus driver to drop me in Kampala because I have no money left, just $50, less than $50, because I was eating too on the way. So they drop me in Kampala, and by the way, I don't have like parents or family to call to help me because I used to live in America. It's a long story anyway, but I didn't have anybody can send me the money or the ticket money to go back my country. That's my problem. So I was in the hotel in Kampala for 3 days. I paid like $15 every day, so I have no money left for food and stay. I have nothing. So I start to selling my clothes and selling my suitcase to eat. So I was in the street for 3 weeks. I sleeping by bus station. I went to like 3-4 mosques and I asked for help. I told them my story. They just give me, it's not that much money. It's not enough because my ticket is $500 almost. I think it's big money to somebody can handle this. So yeah, I was in the street for 3 weeks and went to many police stations. I went to many mosques. I went to Prime Minister office. I went to Minister of Foreign Affairs. And in the end, after I lost hope. I lost hope. I say, I'm not going to survive. And
so for how long have you been in Uganda?
Since 14th last month. Yeah, since 14th last month. Almost 3 weeks.
How did you come to Uganda?
Sorry?
How did you come to Uganda?
How I did come to Uganda?
Yes, how did you come to Uganda?
I just want to pass Uganda to Kenya to arrive because my Iraqi embassy in Kenya. No, there is no Iraqi embassy. So Uganda was passing. I just want to pass, and I told everybody there in the border, I just want to pass to go because I lost my money. I don't know, I lost it or somebody still, I'm not sure. But I have no money to go back to my country, so I can go to the Iraqi embassy so they can send me to my country. So Uganda was just passing by the bus. I didn't plan to stay here, but.
Do you have any challenges you faced ever since you came to Uganda?
No, actually the people, like in Uganda, like how they treat me here, or what's your question exactly?
Have you got challenges? What challenges have you faced when you're in Uganda?
The challenges for me, because I didn't have the money, I was starving. The food, I don't have money for food, I don't have money for stay, and I was asking people in the street to help me so I can go to the places I want to go, like the offices, the government building, so they can help me. So I have no money for transportation.
Since you had no money, how did you survive ever since 14?
I have a computer. I sold it for $150. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I sold it $150K, which is worth like $400. I sold my jackets. I sold all my clothes. I sold my shoes. I sold all I had 2 suitcases with me. And I sold everything to keep survive. I was eating sometimes one meal a day.
Didn't you communicate to people in your team?
I did send an email to the Iraqi embassy in Kenya, and I sent my WhatsApp number to them. So they did call me. That's the thing. I didn't believe it's happened. They did call me, and I told them everything. They said, we have a new policy, and our embassies around, around the world, which is we cannot send our people to their countries, whatever happened to them, unless if you have somebody in my country give them money to the Minister of Foreign Affairs so they can book a ticket for me. So I told them, if I have somebody there, I won't come to you. You'll send me the money directly by Western Union, or they can book a ticket for me from there. I don't need your help. So they say, I'm sorry, we cannot help you. And I was almost crying, because if my country doesn't want to help me, that means it's done, it's over.
What do you do for a your
Ac-
own country?
Actually, I used to live in America, almost 14 years. So I left America 2023, and I stayed in Iraq, and I was working armed security for like 6 months, some malls, But yeah, and I don't have real friends there because I left since the war, when the war 2003 happened. So I don't know Iraq. Like I don't know Iraqi people that much than I know Americans. Even the American people, I don't have that much.
So in America, what do you do?
I work on too many jobs. I was working Uber taxi. I was working armed security. I was working like coffee shops. I did many jobs there. Yeah. So yeah, this happened, and even I have some friends in America, but because I moved since 2023 to Iraq, and those years I didn't contact them. It's like no more contact. So, and I called them. By the way, I called everybody I have. I told them just I need the ticket money, and I'll give it to you back when I got there. Just give me time. And they say, okay, we can see to help you, and they did not. And here in Iraq, I don't know like that trusted friends that can trust me because I'm new in Iraq. So yeah, nobody tried to help me, and I was here in Kampala on the street, living in the street, and I was taking a shower in the mosques. I was charging my phone in the mosque and taking a shower. After they close, I sleep in the bus station. And some bus drivers, they see me like I'm cold because I don't have no more clothes because I sold it. And they put me in the bus to sleep many days. So yeah, actually people here, they help me more than I expect. Some people, they give me money for border the street. Some people, they give me money for the food. Some restaurant, I go to the restaurant, I tell them I don't have money. Can I eat? I lost my money. I tell them my story. Can I eat, please? They say, okay, no worry. So I eat some restaurant for not paying, Yeah, people here, they help me a lot. So when I was, so I decide, let's come back to my story. I decided to go to the Interpol. And the end of this, it was Friday, last Friday. I went to the Interpol like 11, 10 o'clock in the morning. And I told them my story, and they told the director there and my story and everything, and he asked me many questions to prove is my story right, and so I give them proof, show them pictures, I show them my passport, everything. So he called, I say, okay, just wait, we're gonna handle your case and we're gonna help you. So he called Mr. Alex, which is, after this I know this man, and they drove me to a hotel, the Interpol. It's like afternoon, and I meet Mr. Alex, and he booked for me in the hotel. And he told me, "Don't worry," which is he's in Make a Child Smile organization. After he told me everything, who he is, what he worked for, what cases he handle. So he helped me too much. He put me in a hotel, food, everything. Said, don't worry. We're gonna handle your case. We're gonna help you. We're gonna book a ticket for you to send you to your country. I didn't believe this. I was almost crying because I did everything. I did everything in my mind, and yeah. So I was in the hotel, and Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days, and today is Monday. And I was safe, I was happy, I was taking a shower, eat, and told me, don't worry, wherever you want to eat, wherever you need. And he gave me even cash money to shave and everything. So I do appreciate that for him. He helped me too much. He's very nice, and yeah. So I didn't expect this. And yesterday he said, we're gonna get you the ticket.
What inspired you to go and visit Rwanda? What?
It's a tourism. It's like I never visit Africa before. I visit Egypt, Morocco, but I didn't visit like real Africa, So I was searching which is good countries, safe countries. Says like Rwanda, Uganda, South Africa. So that's why let me start with Rwanda. So this is what I got. So my ticket is today. He got me the ticket, which is, I didn't believe it. I keep looking to my ticket and crying yesterday, all night. So he saved my life. He saved my life. This organization saved my life, which is without them will be very dangerous for me. Because
So what is your promise to make a family smile as well as Alex?
I want to go back my country and everything. My mind is changing now because about life. I see people like I used to live a very good life. I didn't expect, people working hard. I didn't expect to be living the street, and I see people living the street too. I didn't expect this because I used to live in America, and America is a good country to live. So when I see the people, children starving in the street, my mind is changing about the whole life. So when I go back to my country, I'm going to start again. I'm going to start a new life, new thought about the life. So I promise this organization, if I success in my country and become rich or anything, and I'll try to help this organization as soon they save my life. They did save my life for sure, because without this, maybe I should be dead in a few days. I don't know what's going to happen to me. And I should maybe lose my phone or no contact. And yeah. So they did a great job. Mr. Alex did a great job. It was very nice. And everything is done. It's done in a good way. I didn't expect, by the way. I didn't expect going to be done like this. So God bless you guys. And thank you so much for everything you did for me.
Yes, my name is Alex Sebatia, and I'm the director of Make a Child Smile. On Friday last week, we received a call from Interpol, who are actually our partners as Make a Child Smile. They were telling me about a certain man who was stranded in Uganda, a citizen of Iraq. His name is Kaiser, okay? And when they gave me that call, one thing I realized that I may not know him that much, but because this is not about who you know, it's not about where the person comes from. I mean, if someone needs help, someone needs help, and that's it. So I told them to drive him towards where I was, and I was able to book him a hotel where he could stay, because I needed to hear his story. His story was crying, it was worrying. When he told me about the story of what happened to him, honestly, I felt bad, just that I didn't want to show him, but I was really feeling bad that those things happened to him. But unfortunately, these things happened while he was in Rwanda. And I don't want to blame the Rwandan government, but I want to say that everyone is a human being, regardless of who he is, regardless of how you see him. So when he came, I had his story, and I had to put him in a hotel where, of course, I told them at that moment that I didn't have money to pay them, but I told them I would surely pay them, and they accepted, which is Teo Hotel at Gakomba there. So from there, I've been trying now to raise funds to get him the ticket to get back to his country, because staying in Uganda is another expensive country. So I realized that if we make him stay longer, it's going to be so expensive. So what I did, I had to raise funds, and fortunately, I contacted one of my friends in US. I explained it to him about what will happen to this man, and he said, Alex, we cannot wait to have this man be helped. And I thank God that this man immediately sent me money on my phone. Much as it was not enough to the capacity, but at least I knew I can at least add on some and then make him at least go back to his country. So as I am talking now, I am having the ticket right now with me, and I have gotten a ticket with me. When I gave him the ticket last night, I saw his expression. He nearly wanted to cry because this is something that he never expected to come in a few days after actually suffering on the streets of Kampala, sleeping with the street kids in Kampala and all that kind of stuff. But this is the experience that we all go through. And I appeal to everyone in the public that such people, or anyone, not even these people, or white people, or something like that, everyone needs help. If you find someone in need, please stand with them, because you don't know. I always tell people that what sometimes we do in life, we may not even benefit them as we, but our children and our children may actually benefit in that. That's the blessing. So, Mr. Tyson, I know this is what we never expected, but it happened. So let us help each other, let us handle each other with care and love. So this is what we could do, and I know and I thank Interpol for having that heart to actually help him to take an initiative, not to just abandon him like the other people did, but to take an initiative, because without them, I would not know Tyza, and without me, without Tyza, probably nothing would have happened. So it is through the collaboration, it is through the partnership that we always have with other people that actually make things moving. So I think that's it.
He had traveled, and all his money, about 3,000 USA dollar, was stolen from him. And when he lost the money, he couldn't get his way back to his country. He was on his way to Iraq, to the Iraqi embassy in Nairobi, but he couldn't make it because what he had could not enable him to proceed. So he ended up here at the Interpol. At the Interpol, what we did, we made contact with one of our partners, whom we normally cooperate with in facilitating victims of crimes, repatriating victims of crime like human trafficking and others to go back to their respective countries. And so that's how we got in touch with this organization, Make a Child Smile, to take care of him in terms of accommodating him as the arrangement is made for his air travel back to Baghdad, I think to Iraq. And as I talk now, they have managed to get a one-way return ticket to Iraq, and they have also met the cost of maintaining, keeping him in the hotel. That's what we have done. That was a tourist, and as you can see, his passport, he has a passport, he has a valid passport, a valid visa that allowed him to enter into Uganda. And so that's how we have also come to, we have checked in our system and in the Interpol system, and he has no adverse record and whatever. My advice, you follow the law of the land, you follow the law of the land, and then you also take care of your personal properties. The most important thing, the little money that you may have carried with you, take care of it. You don't expose it to attract or draw attention to criminal-minded element. That's the advice I can give. Okay. And of course, when you are traveling, also you need to get adequate information on where you are going, and maybe coordinate well with the company or the entity that has organized who has called you for the tour. You follow the regulation, you follow the safety measures that are in place, and you also observe your personal safety to ensure that you are not dealing with the wrong people. That's the advice I can share.
Okay, thank you.